Good evening, everybody, or good morning if you're from that side of the world where we're flying from in the Americas. Good to have you here. Thank you for joining us. I see there's quite a few guys on YouTube already, and all the guys here. It's split into groups, it seems, here on Discord. But thank you, all the guys joining me here live on air. I hope you're going to have some fun with me. Looking good so far. So, this is the IVAO Crowded Skies event, and in a few minutes it officially starts on top of the hour, so there's about half an hour to go. There is going to be a bit of a stress test and things that happen behind the scenes. They're going to see how many clients they can get on the network at once, and we'll take it as it comes. From past experience, I can virtually guarantee that unless a miracle happens, which can happen, there will be some network outages at some point in time because of all the people connecting, but we'll take it as it comes, as I said. Steve, so sorry to hear about your internet problems. Come back when you're ready. Just follow as much as you can. And Cor, hallo. Goeienaand. Welkom.
Goedenavond, Cor.
Yeah. So, I'm going to slowly just continue setting up. If you guys have got questions, we're not going to rush, okay? Jordan is already online. He's our center controller. I'm not sure about the guys, in the rest of the positions, but Jordan is there already.
Yeah, I got my clearance just yet.
All right, so I'll get the clearance. I'm at the page where I can actually do that. And so, as I say, just going to go through it slowly. There is no rush.
It will be the Mixed 6 with GNTRY transition out of runway 24 right.
I'm pretty sure it will be. But you know what? Formalities are formalities. So, we need to do what we need to do.
Correct, sir.
For your information, I had to switch my server to be able to log on.
Yeah, I eventually had to do the same. Right, and one more time, guys, for the last time, I'm just reminding you, if you're flying for the VA, make sure your ACARS is on and recording, please.
Thank you for that.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Thank you so much. Toronto Center, good morning. Skymatix 001 at Toronto stand 168 Alpha, requesting IVAO clearance as filed.
Skymatix 001, Toronto Center, good day, sir. You're cleared to Memphis via the Mix at 6 departure GNTRY transition, flight planned route. Departure on runway 24 right, squawk 6303.
Squawk 6303 off runway 24 right on the Mix at 6 departure with the Gen 3 the transition, and we'll thank you for that. Thank you, sir. Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, it's my pleasure. Your read back is correct. Push and start at your discretion. Call me for taxi.
Push and start at our discretion. We'll call you for taxi, Skymatix 001. There we go. As easy as that. Gen 3. Sorry, it's Gen 3. Anyway, it sounds the same on the radio. Whoop whoop. Hello, Akbar. That one. Ooh, there's a big problem over here. Ooh. It's because of that vector, I'm sure. Let's go back. Okay, you got a vector. Somebody's typing with a button that sends. Guys, please be careful with your keyboards. So these mix it or oh, you know what could be, that could be the vector line that's extending there, so let's follow it a bit. Let's see. Okay, no, that's fine. That's just the vector line that's extended. When Zibo was here the last time with us on stream, he actually said that thing goes on for 700 nautical miles. So it's crazy, but that's how long that vector line is. Wow.
Yeah, I had the same.
Sorry.
I had the same. When you lose the vector in your flight plan, it disappears.
Yeah. Yeah, Daniel, this was a quick turnaround. We wanted to fly a totally different route this evening, and then we realized IVAO Crowded Skies is up and running tonight and available, and we then came together, made a decision together and said that we're changing the flight plan and the time for flying, and because Jordan is the controller here and he's one of us, you know, I just decided it would be nice to support one of our own guys for a change again. And here we are in Toronto.
And we are so flexible at Skymatix.
Absolutely. Bunch of great guys you are. Alright, so we got that.
Hello guys, I'm on.
Why does
Hello.
it looks like my control is stuck? No, there it's released. So fuel 9.3, we want that one, 0 fuel weight.
Good afternoon, Center. Skymatix 20 at gate 172 requesting clearance to Memphis.
Skymatix 20, Toronto Center, very good day, sir. You are cleared to Memphis via the Mixit 6 departure, Gentry transition, flight planned route. Depart runway 24 right, squawk 6335.
Mixit 6 departure, runway 24 right with a Gentry transition, squawking 6335, Skymatix 20.
Skymatix 20, read back correct. Push and start at your discretion. Call me for taxi.
Ready for pre-flight procedure.
I've reconsidered. I'm gonna make that a bit better. So we are a little bit more heavy, even though it's cold. We don't want to tempt fate. Alright, so
All commands and checklists aborted. Pre-flight procedure.
Do we need the icing today?
Trim up.
Sorry, Krista, I was muted. Just because it's cold doesn't mean you need anti-ice. If there is no moisture in the air, you don't need it right now. If the cloud layers are very thick, then obviously you're going to need it to pass through the clouds, but these clouds don't look very thick, so you'll play it by ear.
No, it's looking good.
Yeah.
4 degrees and density -4, so it's
Yeah.
looking good.
Good.
It's dry.
Jordan, you're welcome, and thank you for being our ATC tonight, and I'm glad we can help you as well. Nice of you to pop in on the stream to come say hello. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Did you set your squawk, Nico?
Not yet. No, I'm fiddling because I know I can't go yet, you know, so I'm busy fiddling with all kinds of things. I just called the ground crew, which I was supposed to do already, and all these things.
Yeah, we have to wait till 1800 soon.
Yeah. Now I've set my squawk.
6303.
That's it. Can you believe it? I didn't really pay attention.
We have some gusting wind,
Yes.
so that will be interesting.
Yeah, I know, so. $280 at 19, gusting 26. It's going to hit us a bit from the right hand side if I read the compass correctly. Yeah.
So that's half the headwind component plus full gust, huh, Nico?
Not on takeoff. There's nothing to set on takeoff.
Not on takeoff, all right.
Nope. What you're talking about is landing. That's when you need to set your V speeds correctly for the landing. On the takeoff, what you're going to do is you're going to use your rudders and you're going to turn the ailerons into the wind and kick with the opposite rudder. And then you're going to try and get the balance for the force enacting on you. And you just hold on like a cowboy, man.
That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So how would you insert the gusting wind in the takeoff reference? And it's now, like, you have the runway is 280 course, and then...
No, there's nothing to put in. There's nothing to put in. What you're doing is once you go to your performance, your perf init page, those are cruise winds, so that's got nothing to do with taking off. If you go to page 2 on the takeoff reference page,
Yeah,
you can add it in there, and I suppose you can use the same formula if you really want to, but we don't use it. You see, so because we don't use it, it's knowledge lost.
Okay.
I already see quite a handful of ticks here.
Yeah, we have quite a lot.
Oh. Hello, hello, Scotsman. Joe, I see you here with us as well.
Yes, sir, I'm here. I'm in 14C.
Ah, okay. So you're flying with?
Absolutely.
Good. For the guys watching the stream, there's probably another 10 or so minutes left before we even gonna, well, I'm even gonna think of pushing back. So if you need some coffee or need to run somewhere quickly, now's a good time, guys. We obviously sitting here like little placeholders, waiting for the event to start. So you guys are welcome to run now.
Do you have the Toronto scenery?
Yes, I do.
Me too. I like it very much.
Oh yes, yeah, very nice. Yeah, time. It flies when you're enjoying yourself, but when you sit and do nothing, it's kind of annoying. Get so bored so quick. Takes forever.
Toronto Center, good day, sir. This is Air France 1413, Roger test.
Air France 1413, Toronto Center. You ready to copy your IFR clearance?
FM 1413.
Air France 1413, you're cleared to Detroit via the in-call 4 departure Goose transition flight plan route. Depart runway 23 and squawk 6314. Air France 1413, did you copy? Any other station can confirm Toronto Center is actually online.
We hear you, Skymatix 001.
Thank you very much, sir.
Center, Skymatix 020, ready for taxi.
Skymatix 020, runway 24 right, Toronto altimeter 2997. Taxi via the apron to Delta, Quebec. Delta, hold short runway 24 right.
Altimeter 2997, taxi via the apron to Delta, Quebec. Delta, hold short 24 right. Skymatix 020.
Air France 1413, Toronto Center.
France 113, sorry for that. So we copy the clearance. We have uncalled for as two condition for departure, runway 230 and Scotland 6314.
Air France 1413, read back is fully correct, sir. Push back and start at your discretion facing west.
Roger, we push and face west 1413.
Nothing like waiting.
Hmm. Someone's got an open mic again.
Is that me? You had something in the background?
I just said shh.
No, it's not me then. I have the television on, so you would hear that.
Oh no. Joe, as long as the shower floor is dry, it's all good.
Hot mic from you, just watch your keys.
Gotcha.
He identified the person, don't know who
Yes,
that
sir.
is.
I'm ready for engine.
That's a France.
Skymatix 00905.
Skymatix 00905, push and start approved.
Push and start approved. Skymatix 00905.
Okay, 95. Sorry, Sid.
Starting my APU.
Yeah, I'll give it another minute and I'll start mine too, because we're on the hour about now. I'm not sure if you call this other area that's lit up now Michigan Center or what, but it is lighting up there now. Interesting. Now my web eye has died.
Sid, you're pushing back or should I wait?
I was pushing back, yeah. Sorry, should have mentioned.
Jason, the quick answer is this. I'm going to give it to you quickly. I've got fuel in my center tank. When I've got fuel in my center tank, I just usually put this one on. It can be any one of your center tank pumps. Okay. If you do not have fuel in the center pump, there are two scenarios. Okay. So if you just got fuel in the wings, the first scenario is you are not too high, you know, pushing altitude issues again, and also the health of the APU. The newer APUs and in the Zibo mod has got a pump built in, so you don't need to set any of those switches. To prolong the life of the pump in the APU, then the different scenario is to save that one and then use this one. This one by design is the closest, alright, but it's a bit of a pain to replace if it breaks. So for wear and tear purposes, most guys I know use that one, unless you know, you just feel like you want to use that one. That's up to you. So
Center, Skymatix 020, holding short, runway 24, Romeo.
Skymatix 020, winds 28.
Let me just calm them down there. Okay, so what you will see in my streams is I hardly ever use any of the pumps. I will use the pump if I have a prolonged period on the APU, or if I'm on high altitude or something. This one I will always use because that is an FCOM requirement. The reason you use that one is it should prevent an imbalance in the fuel tanks in the wings. Now I'm actually not sure if Zibo actually designed that in already, but obviously it will come in at some point in time, you know, to prevent the imbalance of the wing tanks. That's why you use that one.
Okay, Nico, I'm getting ready to push.
Enjoy, Krister, and everybody else, guys. Enjoy the mission of tonight.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Good luck, fellas.
I'll try to fly with you guys.
You're welcome.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Pushing.
Enjoy.
Flight attendants, prepare for departure, cross check and all call, thank you.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Before start procedure.
Before start procedure.
Culture shock. Good evening. Welcome.
I'm pushing.
Okay, I'm almost ready to push.
Before start procedure complete.
Wunderbar.
Ready
Let's
for
wait.
before start checklist.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
So that's our flight. We're going down to Memphis. We're expecting about 2 hours to 2 hours and 10 minutes in the air. Minimum requirements for joining and receiving your badge for Crowded Skies is a 2-hour flight as a pilot. So that's why we went for Memphis. And so it's going to be a bit of a longer flight than usual. But I'm sure you guys on stream or in Discord can come up with some banter to keep us busy and entertained. Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
Of course, sir. But I promise
Skymatix
you, I won't sing.
00905, holding short, runway 24.
Sorry, Christer, say again.
I helped.
Skymatix 00905, runway 24 right, winds 280 at 19, gust 26, clear for takeoff.
I hear you, Canal, but the guys are talking on ATC. Apologies.
And Skymatix 00905, squawk mode Charlie, please.
25 and 2.
I'll help, but I won't sing.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I think the same.
Skymatix is an invite, thank you.
No singing, guys. No singing.
That's a promise.
Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Oh, that's lovely. Look at that.
Skymatix 206, ready for taxi.
Skymatix 206, runway 24 right, altimeter 2997. Taxi Delta Romeo Delta, hold short runway 24 right.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
UNH 2997, taxi Delta Romeo Delta,
25 and 2.
Forward right. Skymatix 206.
Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
What was that taxi instructions you got? Delta?
Tow is disconnected
Delta
and
Romeo
bypassed
Delta.
and has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and
Delta
have a great
Romeo
flight.
Delta. Oh my goodness.
gave my taxi instructions already, Skymatix 206.
Yes, go ahead. Skymatix 206.
You gave my taxi directions already, but you gave it again on text, is that correct?
I'm sorry, can you please repeat?
You were giving my taxi instructions again on text, is that correct? Or?
Yeah, correct. Taxi via Delta, hold short runway 24 right.
Yeah, copy that. Skymatix 206.
Toronto Center, hello, Delta 3596 Heavy. We request our clearance to Düsseldorf.
Delta 3596, this is Toronto Center. Where are you calling from?
We're calling from Toronto Pearson.
Delta 3596, I do not have you on my radar at all. I cannot see your plane. Where are you parked?
Let me see a second.
Ready for before taxi procedure. Flaps 5 set.
Toronto Center, Skymatix 001, ready for taxi.
Skymatix 001, runway 24 right, altimeter 299er7. You have company traffic departing, taxiing to 24 right, just follow him.
Thank you, sir. We'll follow company traffic, Skymatix 001.
And Air France 1413 approaching hotel to cross 15.
Air France 1413, clear across runway 15 left, hold short runway 23.
Clear to cross 15 and all
That company traffic, Nico, was that me?
Skymatix 9 or 5.
No, sir. I think that was.
You are radar identified. Climb flight level 340, direct exit on course.
Now you ask me. No, you're 10. You're next to me. 206 was the other one.
Skymatix 009.
Because I haven't got any
Delta
clearance.
3596, heavy now just request our clearance to Düsseldorf.
To that, United 3596, I do see you now on the east apron. You're clear to Dusseldorf, dead key 4 departure, Olaba transition, flight plan route, departure runway 24 right, and squawk for me today, squawk 6333.
Okay, clear to Düsseldorf, we have a dead key 4 departure, Olaba transition, Dennis Falls, departure runway is 24 right, and squawk 6333.
United 3596, read back correct. Start up at your discretion, advise ready for taxi.
Start up our
Before
discretion,
takeoff
advising
procedure.
ready taxi, United, sorry, Delta 3596.
Takeoff procedure.
Skymatix 206, ready for departure.
Skymatix 206, runway 24 right, winds 280 at 19er, gusting 26, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24 right, Skymatix 206.
Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Nico,
Yes.
how do I send a personal message?
.chat space ICAO space message.
Hotel runway 23,
Okay,
ready to
thank
go.
you.
Air France 1413, line up and wait, runway 23, departing traffic on the parallel.
Roger, lining up and wait 23 because of traffic departing 1-1.
Enjoy, Peter.
Skymatix 206, identified 1,300, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, Skymatix 206.
And Skymatix 206, proceed direct, mix it on course. Air France 1413, winds 280, 19, gusting 26, runway 23, clear for departure.
Clear to take off runway 23, Air France 141.
Direct to mixed on course, Skymatix 206.
Thank you. Skymatix 001, wind ready, line up and wait, runway 24 right.
Line up and wait, runway 24 right, Skymatix 001.
Stabilized.
Approaching 24 right. On runway 24 right.
Skymatix 206, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Skymatix 206.
Air France 1413, identified 2,700, climb 15,000.
Up to 15,000, Air France 113.
So nice to see the blimps here on TCAS.
On runway 24 right. On runway 24 right.
Skymatix 001, are you ready for departure?
Fully ready for departure, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, winds 300 at 19er, runway 24 right, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff for runway 24 right, Skymatix 001. Toga.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Takeoff thrust set.
Air France 1413, climb flight level 230, proceed direct.
And I'm deflecting. I am so deflecting.
Climbing 230 and direct eco Air France 113.
V1 for take.
Wow.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Oh. Gear up.
Gear up.
400.
Come on.
1,000.
Kidding me.
Acceleration altitude.
There we go. Wow.
Skymatix 001, identify 2700, climb flight level 240, proceed direct mix it on course.
Mix it on course and 370 Skymatix 001.
Correction, flight level 240.
Correction 240 Skymatix 001.
Thank you.
Flaps 1 set. Flaps upset.
Air France 1413, turn right direct Gucci on course. I spell Golf Golf Uniform Charlie Echo.
Right, Golf Golf Uniform 1413.
Skymatix, Skymatix 010, identified 2200, climb flight level 240.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off.
Enjoy, Christer.
Thank you, sir. It was very deflecting.
Yeah, yeah, surprising.
And
Yeah,
very gusty.
it was.
Air France 1413, climb flight level 280.
Switched off shortly.
Up to 280 at Mach 113.
And Air France 1413, 280 is a little high for Detroit. If you wish to go lower at any point, please let me know.
Roger 1413, we've seen the AV, so we manage and let you know.
Roger, thank you, sir.
He's very helpful.
Always. That's Jordan. That is how we know him. Great guy.
Yeah, he's one of the best there is, actually. So, we have a couple of new guys here on Discord, and I really can encourage you to use Mr. Jordan on your first flights.
Skymatix 001, climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Skymatix 001.
Yes, you're correct. Try to fly with Jordan, or when you are hesitating, try to fly with one of us. It's fun.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
And just to put the icing on the cake here and the cherry on top. Jordan joined us here on Discord, and from our friendship here and everything, he joined IVAO, became an ATC, and look where he's at now already. You know, he's just gone up, and you know, there's a lot of history between us.
Yes, there is.
Well, you know what they say, when there's a lot of history between you, you can become friends.
Oh yes. I heard another rumor, I don't know how true it is, but I heard McTrying is also now vying for ATC job.
Wow.
Hey Mac.
Well, only trying.
I think you must have hearing problems.
No, we need to probably shoot the birdie you told me then.
Okay, I'll always use text.
I'll blame that Uncle John. I bet he's been circling vicious rumours.
No. I just saw you sat here and you were so quiet. I just thought, no, what can I say to just bring you out your shell there?
Well, I've been taking lessons from Paul.
Okay. Masters at the job.
What kind of lessons? How to sneak around?
Well, if you haven't got anything really short, productive to say, just keep quiet.
But this is a long flight. You're going to have to try and give some entertainment or something, Mac.
Yes, please keep us awake.
Yeah. Good evening, Frogger. Thank you so much and welcome. I am glad that you learned something. I will probably do a whole bunch of more training videos now in the month of December because of holidays and time available. So stick around, we're gonna refresh some of the old videos, start over, use some newfound knowledge and then enhance the videos best we can. And it will be cool if you guys can join us.
So which job is more difficult, ATC controller or flying 737?
ATC controller.
Yeah, ATC is a different kind of stress because when you're flying, you only have to worry about one controller. But if you're one controller, you have to worry about 20 or 30 guys in your airspace. You know, and the emotions can sometimes flare up a little bit, and you know, things happen. When I was still doing ATC on VATSIM, I went up to departure and arrival. So I'm one level below where Jordan is now. I never went to center C1, and it was fun, but it is stressful for me. It was, and eventually I just decided, you know what, I'm just sticking to the flying bit. But that's me, you know. Other guys like Jordan they do both. You know, they enjoy both.
Closest
amazing.
Being ATC controller is a taxi driver.
Taxi driver. Oh, you can run the follow me car for us, Mac.
Well, I just want to say it's much of Mr. Jordan and a couple of other guys on the IVAO, but I'm very thankful to be able to fly on the IVAO.
Absolutely.
So
I second that.
I owe them a lot.
Yeah. IVAO has been nothing but good for us, for our whole group, for Zibo included. You know, creating the cell call situation, integrating it into the Zibo mod. For us guys doing the training with everybody. So yeah, we're gonna do a lot more training, get more guys on IVAO as much as possible, as many as possible in this period now.
Yeah,
Wow.
and the good thing about the really good thing about Mr. Jordan is that you just tell him I'm a newbie, and he will help you all the way along.
Absolutely.
Guaranteed, he will help you.
Mac, your volume is a bit low. I pulled you up to 200. I think that's why Christer's...
I'm on the bedroom one.
Yeah, Christer's auto texter don't pick up that you're talking, so apologies.
Yeah, no problem. I told you I'm not here to
My pleasure, sir. See you later.
take control. I was just looking at WebEye.
Yeah.
They've currently got 1,680 new connections.
Yeah, it's gone up to 93 now.
The number of aircraft that are logged in Europe at the moment. And down the east coast of South America.
Yeah, it's crazy. Look at that. And the nice thing is every single one is a real person. Every single controller, there's grey areas, are real people sitting there right now doing this all together.
There's 450.
Air Canada 661 identified. Proceed on course.
Yeah, that's amazing. There you can see in the last 24 hours how the traffic is just picked up.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to do a big stress test at the moment, aren't they?
Yes, sir. Yes. Amazing.
That's a lot of planes in Europe.
Sure. No, for sure. Beautiful day for flying, I must be honest.
Yeah,
Lovely clouds.
Beautiful skies, eh?
Oh, beautiful, man. Beautiful.
What I can see, we are at least 14 people online right now.
You mean Texas?
Nico, we have to make a sticker that we can send to the controllers. You have been tixed.
Ah, yes.
Whether they've disabled aspects.
Oh, I'm offline now. I'm having some connectivity problems.
Just stressing the WebEye at the moment. I don't. Oh no, it is. It's just slow.
Sid, choose another server, reconnect.
Yeah, will do.
Still see you on the map, Sid.
Yeah, I'm back again. Just went off.
Yeah, sometimes it happens with the server, it just disconnects.
Yeah. I don't know what the record was, but I mean, I've flown these kind of flights a few times and I've watched even more than I actually flew. And I mean, it is bound to trip the servers at some point in time. I mean, you can't have like 10 and 20,000 guys on the network at the same time. It just doesn't cope. So we'll see how far they get tonight.
Well, when VATSIM changed over to their new codec,
yeah,
they had tasked it with being able to handle 1,800 connections at once.
Yes.
It struggled when it got initially to 900 and something, and then eventually they got it up to 1,300.
I remember I was there.
Yeah. So they're doing well.
Absolutely.
And the thing to remember, folks, is...
Hold on.
Yeah, 35.
I'm just killing ATC quickly. Okay, talk.
I was just going to say, remember everybody, that this IVAO and VATSIM business, it's all free. It doesn't cost us anything.
Yeah. Us as the
Everything
users.
is volunteer work. Donations as far as servers go. So if they, if you get something out of this,
Yeah, they deserve some recognition.
Yeah, they deserve. we shouldn't criticise them. They're doing their best.
Yay, we're in Ortho territory now.
To level off.
That's pretty, eh?
Oh, there are the certain features of these servers. They've. Oh no, it's just it's slow.
Okay, I need to go back on ATC.
No problem. Skymatix 023. Mix it 6 departure with the GNTRY transition. Departure runway 24 right and squawk 6330. United 3596 Heavy, line up and right, runway 24 right.
Line up and right, runway 24 right, United 3596 Heavy.
United 3596 Heavy, winds 300 at 19er, runway 24 right, clear for takeoff.
These dotted lines over here, that's where the international border is and where we will also lose Jordan. And then we're out on Unicom.
United 3596, Toronto Center.
Oh, United 3596 Heavy, we hit the wrong key. Wind is copy 2 for right, clear for takeoff.
Thank you.
Skymatix 023, departure mix 26, transition GNTRY, runway 24 right, squawk 6330.
So Nico, in
Skymatix
the United States,
023, read back correct, push and start your discussion, call me for taxi.
Is 180?
Yep.
Call
That's
you
easy.
when ready for taxi, Skymatix 023.
United 3596 Heavy, do you have some vectors for us?
United 3596 negative, I'll identify you though, 900 feet, climb 15,000, I'll give you vectors momentarily.
15,000, United 3596.
No, WebI is now offline.
Mine comes and goes the
shall
whole
we
time.
discontinue and run your heading?
Roger that, as per the departure plate for the Dead Key 4, runway heading 5,000 feet, then get your vector, sir.
Talking about stress testing.
Air Canada 661 Toronto Center.
Air Canada 661, go ahead.
Air Canada 661, expect RNAV runway 27 for London today.
Expecting RNAV 27 in London, Air Canada 661, thanks.
Welcome. United 3596 Heavy, turn left direct Sever on course.
Left direct Sever on course, United 3596 Heavy.
Skymatix 206, you are leaving my airspace. Cleveland Center is offline. Monitor Unicom 228. You enjoy your flight. We'll see you next time.
Monitor Unicom 122.8. Thank you very much for the fine service, Jordan. Skymatix 206.
Oh, it was my pleasure, sir. See you next time.
Such a nice guy.
United 3596 Heavy, climb flight level 270.
270, United 3596 Heavy.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but just speak up a little bit, please.
What does ND Airport Filter Min RW mean in the EFB?
It means the minimum runway length that you can see on the ND when you press the airport button, like I'm showing on screen now on my YouTube. So in other words, if you set the value, I've got 1,600 meters. Any airport with a maximum runway length of 1,599 and less will not show up and clutter my ND when I switch the airports on. It filters them out.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a really good function. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yes, yes.
And what do you normally set that at?
I've got mine at 1,600. It's usually at 1,800, but when we had to land at Skiathos, it was 1,680 meters runway length, the Torah there. So what I did was I made it 1,600, otherwise it wouldn't show up on the ND. You usually don't really use a runway shorter than 1,800 meters.
Air
You clearly
Canada
can,
661, when
but
able and
you know,
ready, descend.
I would just leave mine at 1,600.
London altimeter 3006. Advise leaving flight level 380.
Air Canada 661 is ready for descent to flight level 16,000 and the altimeter is 3006.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, just let me know when you're leaving flight level 380.
Yeah, Air Canada 661 leaving 380 for 16,000.
Roger, thank you.
It's like WebEye takes a breath every now and then. It waits a while. And
Skymatix 001, it's a very sad time. Cleveland Center is offline. I have to put you over to Unicom. You have a good flight. Thanks again for your support. Off to Unicom. See ya.
Time for my song.
Thank you, Jordan, and have a good rest of your day there. Switching
better get
Unicom
my
120.8 Skymatix 001.
But it's kind of difficult to play the guitar and hold the button at the same time.
Yeah, but we can't wait.
Yeah.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Nico will ban me.
Ha. Problem isn't me. The problem is no. The problem isn't me or the promotion or anything. We can always promote him. Problem is this flippin' algorithm running on YouTube that listens in for any music.
Oh yeah.
And if you play a copyrighted song, you get a strike. As easy as that. And then you have to appeal it and do all kinds of weird things to get them to release it and to forgive you. And it's just not worth it. I mean, Hakan played that Blue Oyster Bar song from Police Academy once for like 5 seconds and I got a copyright strike. One time.
No.
Yeah, it's just, no, it's crazy. Then we had another incident, and if there's anybody else on the stream listening, you got to be careful. There are really bad guys out there, and if you choose the wrong song from the YouTube mix that they allow you to choose from, and you use it more than 3 times, you also get a copyright strike, because the same guy that gives it with the left hand comes and strikes you with the right hand. And we had an incident where we did some investigation, and it's exactly the same guy that gives you the song, supposedly free on YouTube, comes and hits you with the other hand with another company, but the owner is the same person. So you guys have to be very careful. That's why I pay for my music. The music that you hear on my stream when I start, it's all paid for.
Really?
Yeah, there is no such thing as free music on YouTube. It's a lie, because like I've just explained, I'm pretty sure you can find some somewhere, but in general, there is no such thing as free. It's a trick.
So we have to even support you more, eh?
Yeah, it costs me $15 US per month to play those 3 songs in front of my streams. No. $15 per month to be able to put that music on my streams.
I have to get my chin back from my chest.
Yeah. George, to answer your question, yes it does. XRAS is a separate plugin that gets integrated into the Zibo, but the code is there, so you just pop it in explain resources plugins folder. There is some code that you can put in as well that can actually display the RAS information for you on your ND, so it's very well integrated, very nice to have. Also, like in the real aircraft, that's the RAS switch. I can actually switch it on and off here from that switch, and it's pretty well done. Ooh, there's an aircraft that did a weird thing in front of me. I'm sure that was a network glitch. So yeah, no, Peter, nothing's for free, my friend. Nothing's for free.
No free beers.
Yeah. If you look
from an IVAO.
Yeah. Go Mac?
I said apart from IVAO.
Yeah, that's free. Yeah, I understand what you mean. If you look, Peter.
Apart from Skymatix.
Yeah, and apart from what I give you guys and what Zibo gives you guys, nobody else gives things for free. If you look below my video and you click on show more and you go scroll to the bottom, you'll see where I get my music. You can go check the prices there. You'll also see that I give credit to whoever is playing the music and who made the music. It's all part of the legal agreement, and yeah, you can go check it out. $15 a month.
Wow, just wow. You just got me stop talking, eh?
Nah, you know what, Keita?
I have to start singing instead.
Yeah.
You have to record, Christer?
Oh, sorry, say again?
You have to record a song, Christer, for Miko.
Yeah, I probably have to.
I'll come along and play the saxophone, okay?
Awesome.
Yeah, you're the sexy captain's voice.
We need Hakan for that. Hakan.
We take McFine for that.
Yeah, good. But I'm on Unicom. I'm going to take 3 or 4 minutes only. I'll be back.
Okay, no problem.
Same here, grabbing a coffee.
Andy, yes, good evening. Yes, I did delete it as promised. Just let me give you an update. Christer, are you back? Let's just wait for Christer and Peter to come back, then I'll give you guys an update on the story. Paul, he's muted himself.
I'm back.
Good. We're just waiting for Christer.
So I'm back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was loud.
I didn't know I was that popular.
No, I'll explain now. Andy asked about this morning stream. Remember I said I was going to delete it. Okay. So we were talking about minimums and deciding which... Sid, you here? Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm here.
We decided we talked about how to decide which approach to use, and I made one small mistake there. My point of reference was wrong. So when we do the next training, I'll explain exactly how to read it again and what to look out for, because there are certain telltale things that you can look at. And there, I've just lost my IVAO. I'll try reconnect just now. So that's the reason, Andy, why I deleted this morning's stream, because I don't want a wrong reference to go out there. Oh yeah, but Nico said so, and I just got rid of it. So when we do another kind of like a training session on it, I'll be more prepared and I'll tell exactly what Sasso said and how they do it, because I know how to do it, but I did make a mistake this morning. It's just, slip of the tongue, and it was over,
So what went wrong exactly?
No, the thing is, instead of looking at the actual above AGL, above ground level altitudes, I mixed a above sea level altitude in there, and you can't do that. If you're talking above ground level, all the units need to be above ground level. If you're talking above sea level, all the units need to be the same. You see, so that's like what they taught us in school. You can't add an A and a B together. It has to be the same thing. You can't add millimeters and meters together. You have to make it the same unit of measure, then you can add them together and things like that. So anyway, that's the bottom line. But I'll chat with you, when we go back to Geneva, because also Uncle John did a test flight with the default scenery, and he says that it's my scenery and the one that I suggested to him that's wrong with the GLS. The GLS worked perfectly with the default scenery. So I also want to go check it, and then I'm going to use that same runway, the same scenario and all, and then we're going to talk through it again like we did this morning, but with the correct units of measure on both sides.
Yes, sir.
Good thing.
Excellent explanation.
Yeah.
And Nico, this morning the controller was mentioning, remember that we had to hold at Schiphol when
Yes.
we were on approach. Was it true, or I was confused at that moment?
It's not a mandatory hold. There is no mandatory hold. Otherwise, everybody would have had to hold there. But
Yeah.
what happened was in the conversation, I missed that he said that. Now, I cannot go back. The video is deleted. I can't go and verify whether he actually told me to do that.
No, he didn't.
You see?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Yeah. My take on it was that he said to me, he said that I need to go direct to Schiphol and then continue with the procedure. You understand? And I never heard a procedure hold. Yeah. If he said he said a procedure hold, then I definitely didn't hear him, because I went there and then I noticed I was still stuck on the altitude he gave me. So I had the nosedive effect, and that's when he asked me, but aren't you holding? And I said, no, I missed that command. And then he started vectoring me, and then 2 seconds later I hear the same story with you. So, so
the same.
Yeah.
And he was mentioning something about the chart that I should have read this in the chart or something. And
no, what I understood from what he said there's a minimum altitude you were not supposed to go through in the area because of that hill. There's a couple of hills.
That's correct, because of the mountains there.
Yeah. Yes, so you weren't supposed to descend below, I think, 4,000, and you descended below, or it was 8,000. I don't know at that point in time, but it was just you went a bit too low. You went below the area minimum.
But we should rely on the flight plan. I mean, on the altitude restrictions.
Yeah, true. But we don't know what he saw on the scope and all those things, So I don't know.
Yeah, but the charts are our base. Yes, it is.
It is.
But then it's up to the ATC really to tell us.
Yeah, the rest.
The rest of it. And if we are unable to hear or we misunderstand or something, that's why we have to repeat what they say.
And Christer, I repeated exactly. I said to him, go direct Schiphol, continue on the procedure. He never came back to me and said procedure hold specifically or procedure whatever he meant. I just followed the flight plan because that's what I had planned. That's my procedure that I'm busy with.
That's different because he gave me an altitude to have on Schiphol and an heading to get to after Schiphol.
Yeah, I heard something like that. Yeah, so look, I mean, it's water under the bridge now. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, we're all human. We can all make mistakes, eh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I thanked them afterwards. They were really helpful. They had their fun. We had our fun, and that's it.
Yeah. So it is.
Yeah, I got the impression that they really liked it. We came in there with a group.
Oh yeah, I got the same impression.
So we have to send them the sticker. You've got ticks.
Yes. You just got ticks. Right, so let's look at this. Let's see where we're at. Start setting.
Disconnected from altitude. So
yeah, mine's done it. But just change your server. Go to the next server. Reconnect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see on my TCAS, Nico is flying back and forth all the time.
Ow.
Yeah. But
yeah,
now
also always different altitudes, eh?
Yeah.
Now the same altitude, but back and forth. Yeah.
Because normally we see him jumping up and down, eh?
Right.
I'm not that bad, man.
When it was this serious flight, I struggled to get the correct SID. I'm sorry, star. The correct star, because it's like Memphis we are flying into now. There is actually 2 stars you can choose between. And I really don't know which one to choose, because they all end up in the same vectoring, exactly the same vectoring. But one star ends like 4 or 5 miles before the other one. And
well, that's the cue. The one that ends before the airport, that's your clue, Christer. The one that ends before the airport is for the runways that are on that side of the airport. The ones that go past the airport is for the runways that you have to turn around and go back to.
Yeah.
That's the only description I can give you, because I mean I can show you on the chart if you give me a few minutes. I just want to do the
please.
The forecast.
Both the buzzer and the other one, plus 3 no, and Wilder 9.
I'll show
both
you. Both
have the same, exactly the same vectoring, and I'm not sure which one to choose.
I'll show you now. Wow, we're coming in heavy. Right, so the forecast says 3010.
So, all the guys watching the video, thumbs up, give the video some thumbs up. And Nico, is the bot working for your donations, etc.?
All should be working. Minimums. 541. Everything's there. Okay, so we got that. Well, the wind currently is now directly on the nose, but it's at 0 knots, so it's irrelevant. So runway 36 Charlie can still be used.
Good.
We still have overcast at 1,500 foot, so that's fine. There. Ding dun ding dun ding dun. Oh yes. Okay, watch my screen, Christer.
Yes, sir, I am.
So if we go, in a bit, let's just disconnect. If we look now at our arrivals and we click on that one, okay, and we click on that one, you see the one actually goes past the airport. Now if you look at the actual airport chart, you'll see we're going to come from the top, we're going to fly past, then turn around and go back for the center runway. So just by looking at the graphic there, you can see that one goes past, and there's my approach, final approach. So if you look then at the other one, it actually stops short, okay, which I would then think, if you were to change this would be 18 Charlie, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that one, the fact that it protrudes a little bit to the bottom is actually a bit of a concern, because effectively what I would do with this one is You see there is a protrusion going out there to the side. Okay, hang on. How did that happen? Hang on. How did that happen? Oh, you know what? It didn't update. Look, the moment I clicked on it, it updated. Because now, if you look at this one and you look at... Oh, come on. Zoom in, man. You see, now you can see the difference. That one, that little half pip that was sitting down there, that was a mistake. That it just didn't update. So by clicking between the two, you see, it gives you a false sense of what it wants to achieve, because the moment you go and click on it, it changes. You see, it changes the shape. And if you did that, you would have seen that one is actually meant for the runways at the top. Again,
okay, I understand.
Yeah, so that will be those ones, 18s.
Okay. So that means it's the correct one is blusher 3.
Yes. That's correct. Okay, now we've learned another lesson. Click on the damn thing. Make sure that it actually shows you the correct graphic, because visually it was confusing. It was definitely weird.
Yeah, but probably that's what's happened.
Mm.
So we are going to have some controller online, seems to be.
Please repeat that.
We are having ATC in Memphis.
Okay. I can't see anything on WebEye, so...
My WebEye is out.
Yeah, it needs to refresh, and it's not refreshing.
Servers are busy.
Yeah, they're very busy. Well, I got another 50 minutes before top of descent.
Beautiful clouds, Nico.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh no, Nico.
What?
That center, Memphis center, it does not control via PM. That gets me in trouble really hard.
Then you just disconnect from the network cluster.
I won't. I want my badge.
Oh yes, no, of course.
He must be able to text me.
Yeah.
That's in regulation.
Yes.
Well, if you ask him kindly.
Yeah. You've got your remark. Yeah, you've got your remark in your thing that you text only.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Both in flight plans and when I contact also.
No, you're misunderstanding it. He doesn't control via PM. In other words, personal message. It's not the IVAO message he's talking about, text. This is, he doesn't want you to send him a personal message. You know, a chat.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, sir. I got one. Yeah. Okay, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
He will help you.
Tell him he's live on YouTube. He must choose his words wisely.
Yeah. Or I'll copy his text.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you've been texted.
Yeah.
You have been texted. Yes. We manage.
Oh, you know what? Aller.p there on the stream. It's on the IVAO YouTube channel. The video that I helped the guys make, as far as I know, that went straight to IVAO because of the Zibo interaction with it and all, it went there. I might have obviously shown it in a stream somewhere as well, obviously, but I won't know which video that would be. If you want to see the official video kind of stuff, you'll have to go to the IVAO YouTube channel and go search for the cell call over there. Yo, I had to think back far now. Yo, Scotsman. Yeah, all good. Effortless, lovely, enjoying it. I'm having chats here on Discord in text as well as voice, so.
Flying Scotsman, we miss you. You should be flying with us, sir.
Come fly with us. Whoa, heavy winds.
Scotsman, we cancelled that one. We're actually flying from Toronto down to Memphis now as part of this whole crowded sky story. Actual fact, you know what?
Kilo, Mike, Echo, Mike, airport information, Lima, 1854, Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility, 10, sky condition, ceiling, 1,400, overcast, temperature, 17, dew point, 14, altimeter, 3011, advise on initial contact, you have information, Lima. Kilo.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Today was one of those days that I put my foot in it a few times with other stories as well. That's it, Christer.
So we're having some overcast clouds on 1500 feet. I think it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, no, there's no problem there. Thank you, Scotsman. One of these days he'll be with us.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be very soon. I hope.
Yep. Christer, Scotsman's got all the right credentials and the mentality, or whatever you want to call it. What do you call it? What's a nice way of saying it? He's got the right personality for it. You know, he's got the right attitude for it. You know,
He's very welcome.
Say again?
He is very welcome.
Yes. Yeah. So it's a question of he must just do it when he feels happy doing it. That's all.
Exactly. We were talking the other day, Mr. Neil and me, and yeah, when you're ready, Mr. Neil, you're most welcome.
Temperament. He's got the right temperament for it, you see.
I have to leave. Fine evening.
Okay, bye, Cor. Yeah, we had Jordan, who was our controller in Toronto, here on Discord with us, and we had a nice chat before we went there. Same modus operandi I've been telling you about. We try and make it as easy as possible. You know, by the time you get onto the network and press the PTT, you're talking to a friend. You're no longer talking to a stranger, and the whole fear factor is minus 90%. And then it's a question of learn. Make your mistakes, get back on the horse, learn, just do it until you get more confidence.
Yes, sir. Practice, practice, practice.
Yeah. You must just talk slower. Scotsman, as long as you talk slow, you got it. You've got everything you need. But it's when you talk fast, my man, even I lose it. I can't follow. It's beyond me.
The only thing we can say is I.
Yes.
You bet you, Scotsman, you bet you.
Hey, Steve. Well, we hope for a while. I've got 226 nautical miles before top of descent. And time-wise, I'm going to land in about 56 minutes. So almost an hour left. This place is freaking big.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's a laugh of absolute hands up, man. I give up. I'm totally embarrassed. Yeah, we have to be in the air for 2 hours to get our badge. You can't just waltz in and out with a badge. You have to earn it. So the flight has to be longer than 2 hours. Paul?
Yes, sir.
I had my meeting with Sasso. You were 100% correct. About this morning. Yeah.
I mean, I barely ever bother. It's just that when I was listening to you, I thought, hang on.
I mixed my reference units for one, and once you put me back on track, it started making sense. Like I said, the more I thought about it, I realized, you know what, we'll fix it in another stream when we dedicate it to something like that kind of training,
Well, you were talking about doing that tutorial with Sasso, weren't you?
Yes, definitely.
That would all fit in nicely then.
Yes. Crystal. Thanks for the... What was that? Subscribing. Hey, thank you very much. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah.
Now, did I hear you talking about that GLS being offset?
Yes, but Uncle John says he went to fly it with the default scenery and it's not offset in the default scenery. So I need to go and try it again. I'll fly circuit there. with and without the scenery, and see what happens, because by his report, the scenery is the problem there with GLS.
It was a long way out though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
According to John's photograph.
Yeah, well, if you look at my stream, I was like freaking going to Cape Town on the other side of the runway. It was terribly offset. I mean, I had to really roll back in to get back on track.
Yeah, I was kind of musing about these GLS things. And aren't they used in some places because an ILS wouldn't work? So maybe there's a kind of a hill in the way, or you've got to dodge around a bit of...
Yes, yes.
Some kind of thing like that. Because I remember Mostar, it's definitely offset and is meant to be so. And it's got an imaginary threshold and all kinds of craziness.
Yeah. Well, what I can recall from way back when I did the first tutorials, one of the things that the GLS can do is fly around a bend, around a corner. So if you have terrain in the way, you can actually pick up the GLS like your LNAV VNAV situation from around a bend or something. You know, there's different scenarios for it. So it's more versatile than ILS because it's augmented. You know, you get the glide slope from the ground, but you get the localizer, if I remember correctly now, from your FMC. You know, or vice versa, whatever happens there. But yeah, I think I've got it right anyway. And yeah, it's a very nice system, but there's not a big uptake for it. Yes, there is. You have to be at the right place at the right time for that runway.
Yeah, the puzzle is that there was nothing on the chart to say that it's wonky though, was there? So that one's meant to be straight in, but others may not be.
Exactly.
I suppose.
Exactly.
Yeah, but as you mentioned, Mr. Paul, most times it's about obstacles of some sort.
We'll revisit it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, Mostar, I remember, especially when you and we were talking about it. Yeah. There was a hill, actually, with an imaginary runway. Yeah. So I remember that discussion we had.
Good. Hello, Owen. Welcome.
Goedenavond, Erwin.
Jibs, good evening. Yeah, all good, thank you, and thank you for popping in quick.
Goedenavond.
Hey, Owen. There you go, George. Guys, I did update my screenshots in my private hangar. Just follow the link below the video in the show more section and you'll find all the tablet pictures and everything that I've got currently. It was updated about a week or two ago after the last big change that Zibo made, so it's all in my private hangar. Yeah, you're welcome. And I've just dropped the network again.
The controller is giving us 1/8 left.
1/8 left. Okay, yes, next. All the servers are dead, guys. All the servers have got 0 load. They've all done like a belly up, it seems.
I'm still online.
Oh, they crashed.
All of mine are dead.
Same here.
Oh, Shard 2CS is back on. But it's not allowing me back on.
I'm on Shard 3.
They shot one's back. Also not allowing me back on. Yeah, Jibs, no, thank you so much for that. There we go. I'm back online. It's dropped my flight plan, but I couldn't pretty much care. It was there. It is there. It must be there.
On which server was that, Nico? Do you know?
No,
I cannot connect again.
Just look at your server list. It said 6 or 7% usage. There we go. My flight plan has been reconnected. You have to take one of the servers that's got like some percentage showing. If you take one with a 0%, it means it's off. Anyway, so Jibs, now I'm totally confused. Don't know if I actually told you, but I hope you have a good Christmas and all those things as well, eh? But I'm pretty sure we're going to be here. I hope Zibo will join us on a Christmas flight himself as well, like last year when he wished all of us also Merry Christmas. And yeah, there's a lot going to happen between now and the 25th of December, and hopefully a lot will be training and stuff, flights that we're going to do as well. So hang tight, things are going to happen.
Confused? You won't be after this episode of
The Love Boat.
Who remembers that one? No, it was not the Love Boat. No.
You guys.
Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Who remembers that?
Yeah. Yep.
Come on, Nico. That's very old.
I am very old, beg your pardon. Been around the block.
We're showing our age, Nico. We're showing our age.
Yeah.
But I think I'm much older even than you are. So.
Oh, for sure. No, well, I don't know how old you are, but the issue isn't really the age. I mean, we still feel 16, all of us. There's no one here that sits here and says, oh, I feel 18. You know, everybody still feels
15.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been 25 for 30 years.
You see.
Yeah.
Scotsman, I can't believe you're so young. I thought you were at least as old as I am. Wow. Oh, I grew up with Buck Rogers and Battlestar Galactica and Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
Steve, watch out for full stops, and I don't know what language it's talking about. They just try again, man. Sorry about that. This bot is sometimes a bit weird.
But still Scotsmen, even though you're from the 80s, you're very much welcome.
Yes. We'll make room for you, don't worry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were 20 for 80 years.
All I can say is all these posh folks who must have had televisions.
I'm going to take a minute.
Oh, why?
I could write to you why.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yes, Andy. My daughter came to me yesterday. She looked at me. No, it wasn't my daughter. I'm lying. It was my son. He came to me yesterday. He said to me, Dad, remember when you started getting grey in your beard? I freaked out. I didn't like it at all. I haven't got one single brown hair in my beard left. It's all grey now at this time. But I remember a couple of years ago. It was so funny.
Well, one of my students said this week, oh, sure, you must be very old. You maybe even are 40.
Oh my goodness. Scotsman, yeah, I remember that V program. Yeah.
So Sid, do you have ATC already?
Yeah, he's directing us to runway 18 left.
Okay.
I've forgotten about that. What there?
Well, there we go, guys. Planning.
But the connectivity is not very clear. It's difficult to hear. So.
All right. Do you know the SID and the star and all these things or not?
No, I couldn't figure it out yet. It was not really clear what he said, but I could make out 18 left, and after that, I'm trying to figure it out. I'll ask him again.
Yeah. You know what? Type in .chat space his call sign space. Please send in text, and then you can read it and fill it in easier, and then tell us the same. You say 18 left. Okay,
I think star will stay the same.
Well, I'm guessing the same. Yeah. It's exactly that one. No, it won't be the same. It won't be. It's the one that me and Christer were talking about earlier. We're gonna have to change it. It will be the PXV.Wilders 9 because you go to the other side of the airport, and then you're gonna have to take ILS 18 left. So I've got the Wilder 9.
Voldemort.
Wilder 9, yeah, Wilder. You want it to be wild. Now you're gonna get it. PXV transition. Yeah. ILS, there you go. There you go. That's what I think it should be. Yeah. There we go. I think that's what it should be.
Yeah, I don't hear anything, any response anymore from the radio.
Aren't they online?
No, he seems like in altitude he's offline now somehow.
No, well, just reconnect. Find a new server and reconnect. We've all gone through it already this evening. Just find a new server, reconnect, try again.
Yeah, I'm actually online, but I don't see him.
No, the servers are struggling.
Sorry, say again?
The servers are struggling.
Yes, they are.
Have you seen IVAO Europe at this moment?
Yeah, it's busy.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Is there something special going on there?
Yes, it's IVAO's Crowded Skies event.
Oh, the Crowded Skies event. Oh yeah, that's now,
yes. We have to fly more than 2 hours to get our badges, Owen. So that's what we're doing now. We're busy building the hours.
Yeah, I'm not able to connect on any server now, and I'm also on my top of descent.
Just continue. Just continue.
Keep trying.
Keep trying.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
Yeah. I'm connected very definitely, and I can see myself on WebEye and all. In fact, I see myself twice on WebEye. That's very good.
Twice on the screen. Yeah, we're twice.
Yeah, but the problem is there is no frequency to tune to. I've only got 122.8. So until such time as he contacts me, nothing I can do. I'm just going to continue because I mean I need to land. I can't just hang around.
That's right.
Catch around, sir, for another hour.
No. What goes up must come down.
Well, you could always follow lost communication procedures or put yourself in a hold.
Or you could just pretend that everything is peachy and you just do what you need to do and land. Max, sorry, I couldn't resist. You know, I know what you mean. And you professionally, yeah.
I've just gone fire up my F-35. I'll be on your wingtip shortly.
Okay. Mac, if you're gonna shoot me, at least come from the front and make it a headshot. Don't start with the tail and...
And you said your English was not good?
Listen. There are many good things about my English, but what I was telling you earlier is about the comprehension. I don't always understand when people say something, you know, that's not straightforward.
But that's not necessarily your fault, eh?
No, exactly, because I mean, if the guy don't shoot straight, you know, the bullet can go anyway. So, you know, and that person that spoke to me earlier, I mean, it was totally ambiguous what he meant. It could have meant one of at least 30 different things. So, I don't know.
So come on then, read your charts. What's the lost communication procedure?
Let's see.
This is a learning lesson to everybody else, Nico.
No. I'm not feeling like training tonight. It's too freaking late. I can hardly keep my eyes open. Missed communications. I actually don't see anything on this freaking chart. I'm looking. Glides, localizer with glide slope out is here. Missed approach is here. A couple of things. I don't know, Mac. I think it must be in a supplemental thing somewhere. It's not on this chart. Not that I can see. Oh, you know what? I better lower my altitude. Otherwise, I'm going to get a problem. Ooh, look at the wind. Look at the wind. But
you want
bumpy.
me to go back into hibernation again?
No, please don't. Please don't. It was so quiet without you chipping in here. You've got big shoes to fill here, Mac.
Hibernation even. Well, it's a good stress test for IVAO.
Ready for descent procedure.
So I'm taking
Descent
18
procedure.
left, and I'm taking the same arrival, and I've adjusted the flight plan a bit. And let's see.
Descent procedure complete. Ready for
Well,
descent
believe it or
checklist.
not, there are now 500 connections less than there were when I first mentioned about the IVAO connections. I think they're doing some tweaking and
Could very well be, yeah. Right, I've got center going. Center, good day, Skymatix 001, radio check.
Used it.
Have you
I gotta
connected?
figure out.
Hold on, guys, I need to mute you. Center Skymatix 001, did you copy?
Too bad. Okay, let's. Miami Center United, T1 Mike 1, ready for departure, 0 right.
No, we keep on losing it, eh? We'll just stay on over here. That is such a pity. Okay, I'm back now. I keep on losing this person, eh?
Yeah, but the frequencies are lost. So.
Yeah. Who tagged me?
I can see what Krista's on about. Yeah, because of crowded skies, it's remarked, do not control via PM meter.
Yeah, but PM is personal message. That is not a text message in the network. In other words,
Yeah,
an
I'm with
ATC
you,
message. He's not contactable, nothing we can do. We just literally, guys, gonna do what we need to do. End of story.
Yeah, okay.
Isn't he answering you?
He keeps on losing his connection. You can't talk to thin air, Krister. If you don't connect on his frequency, if he's not there, you can't talk. So that's where we're at now.
But I'm connected. I got blue text on his frequency.
Nah, I keep on losing it. I'm on Unicom and there isn't even a selection to select it, and even if I use my radio and I connect there, there's nothing to connect to.
Same here. Same here.
Approach top of descent.
Are you getting a transmit button when you transmit?
I haven't tried it. Yeah, there will be, because I mean that's just a function of the software, but there is no frequency. He doesn't have a channel. He doesn't exist.
He's showing on WebEye.
So how are we going to get our badge?
No.
Stay online for more than 2 hours.
That's it.
Stay online and keep flying. Major issues with that IVAO.
I'm losing whereby all the time.
Yeah.
Same here. Same here.
Oh.
You're very bumpy, Scotsman.
It's really impossible to connect now. It's just hopeless.
So we're going for 1-8 left?
Yeah.
Stay calm.
1-8 left.
Guys,
Yeah,
one at a time, sorry.
Why are we going 1-8 left?
ATC said so.
Okay.
And it's quite convenient.
Weird Scotsman. That's very strange. Sid, which country are you from?
I live in the Netherlands.
Okay. So the connection...
Aha, welkom.
Ja, welkom. Dankjewel.
The connection obviously is an issue for you there, because I'm here in South Africa and my one is reasonably stable. I mean, I lost the network twice, but it's on now and it's working.
Yeah, but I'm from the Netherlands also, and mine is also stable, so just keep trying.
Yeah, just keep trying. Change your server. Go to one that's got some percentage usage, because then you know it's up and running.
I would imagine that the Europe server is getting hammered, because if you look where most of the planes are logged in, they're in Europe.
Yeah.
I'm now 17 miles before final, so...
Well, it's what they say. Keep on, carry on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even get the frequencies at altitudes for the controller, so...
Yeah, there's nothing.
But what arrival are you taking now, Nico?
The shorter one that I showed you earlier. So I'm using the WLDER9, that shorter one, and I'm going ILS runway 18 left, final.
So you're using +3?
I don't know. It's the PXV Wilders 9.
Yeah, I have the same, but when I do a check on my plan mode, I get it completely wrong.
Now you make me worry, because I went through my...
I have the same possibility, but possibly you can ignore it because you passed it.
Look, if you have passed the one waypoint, PXV for instance, I passed that one completely, You know, so it wasn't an issue for me. And over here we've got vectors. I'm going to take the vectors out. We don't need vectors for that either. Alright. Fix it, Krister. I'm sure you can. Just have a nice steady look at it.
Absolutely.
Alternate. I'm getting a bit tired. Yeah, definitely. But we're almost there. I mean, it's close.
No. You can do it.
I know.
Approaching transition. Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
Look at that. Yeah, very much so, Scotsman. Wow. Sorry, I'm yawning.
I'm loving it.
To level off.
Yes, sir. Problem solved.
So I'm on final now, but I'm offline, so you won't see me.
Come fly with me, fly with me to the moon.
Listen to those engines spool up, man.
I really like the livery in here.
Yeah, it's nice.
I almost forgot something, Nico.
Yes, sir.
We have to promote the Christmas flight.
Oh, yeah. Talk to us. Talk to us.
Talk to us. Yes, sir. December 19th, we are going with the Skymatix for a flight with the Christmas fly-in into Rovaniemi in Finland. It's a short flight from Tromsø. It takes about 1 hour, 20 minutes, but you can expect holdings since there are a lot of people flying that Christmas flight. So, and don't forget to take some extra fuel. And all information is in the Discord for the Christmas flights. If anyone isn't a member of the Discord but still wants to fly with, you're welcome to contact either Nico or me.
Yes.
So we help each other. And we will get ATC all the way. And we get help, and we help each other during flight also.
Yes.
But the interesting... I'm sorry?
So, it's the home of Santa Claus, isn't it?
Well, now, the interesting thing about this flight is that we use the Christmas livery from the VA. And we also get to do the settings for the Aurora Borealis, as Northern Lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the sim also. So you're absolutely guaranteed to see some very beautiful stuff.
And if you use SAM, like I do, you can switch on your winter textures and you'll have the snow and everything. The airport, that's free on the org, as well as it's the same guy who made the payware version of the airport. They all support the snow and all, so you can really make your X-plane look exquisite. And just coming back to the holds, you're gonna have to carry at least an hour's worth of fuel just for holding. Last year when I did the flying, I was held back in a hold for approximately 45 minutes, just over 45 minutes, just before 50 minutes. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, guys. And obviously if you fly in real time, you're gonna have to land, and I had to land in the snow, in the dark. Fortunately, you know, with all the right lights and everything, it's not that difficult, but it's fun, you know. It pushes you a little bit.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah.
So guys, I've landed safely and I'm back online.
Awesome.
Somehow.
Okay, you have to sit. You have to be online for 20 minutes after, eh?
Okay.
Stay online.
Yeah, just sit there and
I'll wait for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm almost on final.
I think roughly yes, but what I usually do is just in SimBrief or in our VA website on the right hand side, because it mimics each other, right? You just go and put there your contingency fuel, your reserve fuel, make it 1 hour, and it will add it automatically.
Yeah, but I can highly recommend at least 8 tons of fuel.
Yeah, in total, at least.
In total, 8 tons. At least.
Happy Christmas, man. Happy Santa Claus.
Yeah. Just one more thing. I did put the Christmas livery in my private hangar, so you don't have to be a member of the VA to get the livery. All right, that was done on special request. Krista, I think it was you who asked me to do that, or George, one of you two did. So you don't have to be a member of the VA to get the Christmas livery. Just go to my private hangar, the Zibo folder, look for the liveries. The Christmas one is in there, the new improved one. So if you want to fly with Andy, just thinking of you now, I'm not sure if you are a member of the VA or not, it's irrelevant. Anybody can join on IVAO. It's an IVAO event, so you can't fly it on WhatsApp, or let me put it differently, it won't be the same because it's not in the event if you go to WhatsApp or any of the other networks. So you have to connect on IVAO for the event if you want to join us. And if you don't want to connect on IVAO or VATSIM and you still want to fly it with us, at least come and sit in Discord with us and come talk some nonsense with us. You know, I mean, we'll make a nice funny evening event of it. And yeah, so then you don't have to fly online as such, but at least you can sit here in Discord with us and chat a little bit. And if you don't want to do that, the chat on YouTube will be fine as well. You know, no pressure.
But we like to talk nonsense.
Yeah, if we can. If we can. Right, okay. So, Peter, I think you're in front of me. I can see on TCAS there.
I'm on final.
Exactly.
I'm established on ILS.
Right, I can see it there.
I have Nico in 5 miles ahead of me.
Okay.
So I'm slowing down a bit.
Yeah, I'm also slowing down now to give Peter a fighting chance as well.
Yeah.
Flaps 1 set.
Krister, what I'll do is I'll run through to the end, so don't worry. You must just keep on coming, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir. Most kind.
Thank you, Scotsman.
To level off. Flaps 5 set.
And she's sitting there cool as a cucumber. She got used to my cowboy flying style, so he's not even scared anymore.
Localizer capture.
Okay, I'm turning on the localizer now. Scotsman, shh. Don't break the illusion now.
What is he saying?
He says that's why she's holding on. I think he implies she's scared. Because she was holding on. Right, I'm on a 12.5 mile final, it seems. I'll keep my speed up to about 6 nautical miles. I'll try my best. And I'm in the milk. Cannot really see anything.
Yeah, I'm getting into it.
Thank you, sir.
Really struggling to slow him down.
Nice landing.
Glide slope capture.
Right on the glide slope.
Radio altimeter.
Will any of you guys be doing more flights after this one, or are you all going off?
Runway vacated.
Thank you.
Me too.
No, I'm not. Why do you ask?
One of the guys in the Skymatix chat room is asking.
Oh, it's getting late here.
Take your seats, prepare for landing. Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist.
Okay, brace yourself. Here we come.
Nice view, all the airplanes lined up.
Thousand feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Right, I'm nicely on finals now.
Approaching 1-8 left.
Ooh, a little bit of a shaking. Let's fly further. George, no, you can do it on your own risk. You're more than welcome to go to the galley now. I don't mind. As long as I don't get sued if you fall and break something.
Approaching 200. Minimums. 100.
Wow.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Happy landings.
Thank you so much.
Heat break up. Reverse unlock.
Well, welcome to Memphis.
Auto brake in use.
80 knots.
Oh, there it is.
60 knots.
Oh, I can see the.
Yeah. Great landing. You are professional.
Oh, thank you, Linda. 215 feet per minute, I suppose, is not that bad.
That's good, Nico.
Yeah, I like
How
that.
much?
215.
Aha, 178. Aha.
Good guys. Come on.
After landing procedure.
You're so funny.
What can we do?
Yeah, what can we do?
Nothing, we're lost.
Yeah, walking in Memphis.
Yeah.
There's Krista. Okay, Krista, the whole world's looking at you, mate. Show us.
Oh my god, I'm getting nervous.
No pressure, no pressure, you can do it.
Yeah. I should get paid for this.
Flaps upset.
There you are. Bit of a float like me.
Yeah, I will always seem to get these floatings. I don't know.
Welcome, Christer. Nice landing.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to Memphis International.
So, where does now Elvis used to live?
You take one of the right-hand turn-offs, you go over the next runway, you turn right again, go to the terminal and ask somebody at information. Christer?
So easy. Yeah. Runway vacated.
Yeah, excellent.
So, I'm turning right now, Nick.
Okay, have fun, you all.
Kevin.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye, Arvin. Great landing. You're a professional. Thank you, Linda.
What a flight.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, it was struggling with the controllers and the connectivity.
Yeah, but the flight was nice.
Yeah, but still, I liked it.
Yeah.
The flight was good.
Yeah.
So how long should we be online for?
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Only 3 hours.
20 minutes.
Can fly back.
I got exactly 2 hours in block time. Exactly. Yeah. And now I have to wait. That was a good planning, Nico.
Yeah.
So what was the condition exactly? You have to be 2.5 hours online or 2 hours?
No, 2 hours. 2 hours.
Okay. Because my clock says 2 hours 14 now already.
Mine says 2:16.
My clock says 3:50.
Andy, enjoy, man. Enjoy. And thank you for joining us. Have a lovely rest of your day.
I wonder what happened with the controller.
Bad connection, you know. He can also only do what he can do, you know. If there's no line for him, no connector, yeah, it's the end of the story.
Yeah, he got scared to be fixed.
So let's see what I got. Landing rate minus 216.
Ah, one difference from me.
Yeah, you know what you used to say. Great minds think alike.
Yeah. A shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
Nico.
Yes, Mac.
Just to let you know, whereby must be stuck, because it's still showing you has only just left Jordan's airspace.
Well, yes, and it also shows me just above Frankfurt here, or Cincinnati. Yeah, next to Cincinnati. So I'm in 3 different places in this thing's mind.
Oh, wow, impressive.
Yeah.
You're quite popular, Nico.
You see.
Oh,
In Dutch they say, dat
that's
kan je ook
clever.
al.
3 different places at once.
Yeah. What did they say in Dutch?
Dat kan je ook al.
Ja, dat kan.
Wow.
Ready for shutdown checklist.
Yeah, something messed up there, isn't it?
Have you been to 3 different flights also?
No. I am not that good.
You should have. So you get 3 badges instead of 1.
Number of connections has dropped drastically. It's down to 503 showing at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, on that one, we all already also staying in the air already. Yeah, we're still there.
You're still flying.
Flying there.
Must be Scotsman.
Good one, Scotsman.
So I wonder if we passed the stress test.
I think they're struggling to say that that was a success.
Well, we did, but the servers didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we survived. Really good. We did a
well
great
done,
flight, all of us.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have to sit here now doing nothing again for a few minutes. Well, how long did they actually say? I remember something like 20 minutes, but is that true? Is that really so?
From what I remember, you had to connect 20 minutes before peak time and for 20 minutes after peak time. But I think you've got that covered.
Well, 7 o'clock was peak.
Well, the peak time was 1900 Zulu.
Yeah. 7.
What?
So you
1900 Zulu, yeah.
So we've got that one.
So that box is ticked, and you flew more than 2 hours, so I think you're covered. What?
Yeah,
I did read bump, but I've shut the window down now.
Yeah.
I've got an open here. I think we ticked all boxes.
Yeah, please tell me, and then should be it.
Yeah. But the acres I can find. Minus 216, that's good.
XP11 EFB, yes, it's crowded skies, so the servers are being hammered. So what you need to do is you need to go through the server list until you find one that will allow you access to get on there. Okay, so you guys think we can disconnect? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, it says to get your badge, be online at least 20 minutes before and after the expected peak time of the event, brackets 1900 Zulu, which means you have to be connected at least between 1840 Zulu and 1920 Zulu. Now that you've got that covered.
Yeah.
Secondly, pilots must fly a minimum of 2 hours. So I think you've done it.
Check.
I suppose. Well, my block time is 2:22 right now.
Yep.
Mine as well, 2:21.
Yep. Well, I love the flight, guys.
Okay. What do you mean you lost the flight? What were you talking about?
No, I loved the flight.
Oh, loved the flight. Ay.
Okay, say it differently. I really enjoyed the flight, guys.
Okay, I loved it. Yeah, no, I need to get my Dutch ears on. Between the Scottish ears, the Dutch ears, and the Afrikaans ears, man, I'm gonna get cauliflower ears now. You're gonna see.
No, we're gonna challenge you. We're gonna challenge you.
Dank je hoor.
Dank jullie wel.
Ja.
Graag gedaan.
Still sad I cannot join you, but I can watch a little bit. It's my lunch time for now. All right, all you're gonna have to rewind now, sir. Still we gonna disconnect now, and I think I'm gonna go find something to drink again. I'm really thirsty, and then I'm just gonna chill until I fall asleep. So, thank you, everybody. Good night.
Same here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank
gents.
you, Nico. Thank you.
Bye.